Hello students, welcome to CR Digital Classes. I'm Hashim Ali Khan. So this platform will provide you different subjects or in-depth knowledge on different subjects. By attending these classes, definitely you can write excellently in your examinations. So presently I'm discussing about the receipts and payments account, income and expenditure account, the non-profit organizations. So last so many classes I've explained you about receipts and payments account and we have solved the problems. And I have explained you about what is income and expenditure account. But in this class, I'm going to explain you very important question frequently asked in examination. And that is the differences between receipts and payments account and income and expenditure account. So many times it has been asked. So how to write this in examination, I'm going to explain in this video. So presently, receipts and payments account versus income and expenditure account. Now, this question was frequently asked in examination. Either directly question will be asked, write the differences, or sometimes it will be clubbed with other questions like what are the features of non-profit organization or what is profit non-profit organization, along with that differences. So either it can ask directly or indirectly clubbed with any other question. So for this previous features of non-profit organization and what is on non-profit organization, watch my previous earlier videos. I have explained in detail regarding features and meaning. But presently I'm focusing only on the differences between receipts and payment and income and expenditure account. So many times it has been asked in the previous examinations. Now, what are the main differences? Just in side heading, I'm going to explain you. Then I'll explain you the format, how to write the question of differences. First of all, the nature. The nature of receipts and payments account and income and expenditure account is absolutely different, completely changed. The nature of receipts and payment account is, it is a real account. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. That rule will apply in receipts and payments account. That's why we'll record all receipts on debit side, all payments on the credit side. But in case of income and expenditure account, it's a nominal account. All expenses and losses will be debited. Expenditure will be taken on debit side. Incomes will be taken on the credit side. So here, receipts and payments account, real account, and income and expenditure account is a nominal account. That is the difference. Second difference is purpose. The purpose of making receipts and payments account is to find out what are the sources from which money has been received and where the money has been paid and what is the closing balance of cash in hand, cash at bank. That is the purpose of receipts and payments account. But income and expenditure account, the purpose is to find out whether the organization is having surplus or deficit, excess of income or expenditure, or excess of expenditure or income. To find out that, we make income and expenditure account. The purpose is entirely different. Next comes basis of accounting. In receipts and payments account, we apply cash basis of accounting. Means whatever cash is received and whatever cash is paid, that only will be recorded. No adjustment regarding outstanding prepaid. But in case of income and expenditure account, we follow accrual system of accounting, where we consider all adjustments regarding outstanding prepaid. So basis of accounting is different. Next, scope. The scope of in a receipts and payments account is only limited to find out how much is the closing balance of cash. Whereas the scope of income and expenditure account is very wide. It not only shows the surplus or deficit, but also the surplus or deficit will be taken to the balance sheet, where it will be added or subtracted from capital fund. The scope is wide in case of income and expenditure account. Time frame. Regarding time frame, the receipts and payments account is prepared for a period. During that period only we will take. Is that right? That means in preparing receipts and payments account, we will not see whether the receipt is of current year or last year or next year. We take all receipts. Similarly, when we make the payments, we will not consider whether the payment is related to current year or last year, next year. Any payment will record. So time any time item we will take into account in receipts and payments account. But income and expenditure account, we take only current year's income and current year expenditure. Next, adjustments. In case of receipts and payments account, no adjustments will be done. That means all outstanding, prepaid, depreciation, provisions, nothing will be adjusted in receipts and payments account. But all these adjustments are required. Outstanding, prepaid, everything will be adjusted in income and expenditure account. Non-cash items. We don't find any non-cash item in receipts and payments account. It will record only cash items. Whereas income and expenditure account will record both cash items and non-cash items. So depreciation, provision for doubtful debts, all these items will appear in income and expenditure account. Next comes opening and closing balance. Receipts and payments account will start with opening balance and ends with the closing balance. But income and expenditure account will not have any opening balance. It will have the closing balance, which may be either surplus or deficit. Next comes format. The format of receipts and payments account and income and expenditure account is different. In receipts and payments account, debit side we take all receipts and credit side will take payments. Whereas in income and expenditure account, debit side we record expenditure and credit side we record income. Last one is result. The result of a receipts and payments account is the closing balance of cash and bank. Whereas the result of the income and expenditure account is to find out the surplus or deficit. Like that, only side heading I have explained. In examination, if it is asking you the question like what are the differences, better you make a tabular form. In table, left hand side you take receipts and payments account, right hand side you can take income and expenditure account. How? In tabular form, I am going to explain you the format. See here. In this format, you can write the differences between in receipts and payments account and income and expenditure account. So you can see clearly in this format, if you write in examination, definitely you will get excellent marks. Full marks you can get. Example first, nature. Nature, you can write receipts and payments account, real account, that is a nominal account. Purpose summarizes all cash transaction, whereas here we find out surplus or deficit. Basis of accounting, here we follow cash basis, there we follow accrual basis. Then scope includes both capital and revenue. In making receipts and payments account, we will not distinguish between capital and revenue. All items, whether capital or revenue, will be taken. Whereas in case of income and expenditure account, we take only revenue items. Capital items will not be taken. Then time frame records all receipts and payments irrespective of the time period. Current year, last year, next year, all items. Whereas in case of income and expenditure account, we take only current year item. Next comes adjustments. No adjustments are required in receipts and payments account. Their adjustments are required. Then non-cash items. In receipts and payments account, no non-cash items will be taken. But in case of income and expenditure account, non-cash item like depreciation will also be considered. Then opening and closing balance. Opening and closing balance. In receipts and payments account, opening and closing balance will be there. Opening cash in hand, opening cash at bank. Similarly, closing cash in hand, closing cash at bank. Both will be there in receipts and payments account. But in case of income and expenditure account, no opening balance. Only closing balance is there. Next comes format. Here, flexible format without any standard guidelines. We can make according to our own convenience. But structured format, just like profit and loss account in case of income and expenditure account. Lastly, result. Result, it shows cash and bank balance at the end of the period. That is the purpose of making receipts and payments account. But the purpose is to find out the surplus or deficit. So suppose in examination for long answer, for essay type question, if it is asked, you have to write these 10 points. Otherwise, if it is asking you in the short question, you can write up to 5 marks also. But the structure of your answer should be like this. If it is asking you to differentiate between or write the differences between receipts and payments account, and income and expenditure account. Hope the concept is completely clear regarding this question. So we will continue our next topic in the next class. We wish you all the best on behalf of SIA Publications.